regulate it. We have no problem with it. But the few should not be penalized, or the many should not be penalized for the problems of the few. Officer Catone put that list together. If you take Club Shadow off there, that list was from 2008 until 2012. Take Club Shadow off, which was 2 incidences. That's 4 incidences. That's 1 a year. That's 1 a year. We're not even through 2012 yet. So that's really 4 incidences in 3 years. That was it. Club Shadow was the main problem. Everybody wants to talk about it, say this and that. It's gone. We can all let it go. And to go back to your list, what you said, well, I set my alarm and I come out on Caroline Street at 3:15. If the last call is at 3 o'clock and you set your alarm for 2:15, do you think you're going to see anything different at 2:15 than you do at 3:15?
Yeah.
Why do you think that?
Studies show that things get incrementally bad as the night progresses in terms of violence and in terms of other problems.
So
and,
people
in terms of cost to the city. And in terms, here we have a situation where we have so many police officers having to go down to patrol your streets and keep your streets under control. And you're asking all our taxpayers to continue to fund that, and it's not fair to our taxpayers.
Well, it's not fair to the taxpayers.
No, it's not fair to our taxpayers. And frankly, it's a situation that is so out of control that our police very often aren't able to take care of them themselves. They have to call in sheriff deputies, and they have to call in the same police. They call in sheriff deputies, so you're taking sheriff deputies off of their patrols to come into Saturday Springs. So you're putting other parts of the county at risk. It's a vortex. It just continues to get worse.
I hear you, and I've told you.
And so we're looking at ways of trying to tone it down, and we don't want to jeopardize your businesses.
See, I don't think you're looking at ways. You're looking at one option.
No, actually,
come up with ways, and no one's
I'm not looking at one option. As I said to you before, if you were listening, I said we're looking at a variety of ways, and that's why we looked at this problem of making sure that everybody, and I've said from the very beginning, that this is just not a matter just of what time the last call should be. This is a matter of looking at the problems with what's happening inside these establishments, making sure that everybody in their establishments are doing what they're supposed to be doing, making sure that they're abiding by the SLA law, making sure there are no felons working there, making sure that the bartenders are trained, making sure that the bouncers are certified security personnel. No, I'm sorry, but you're absolutely wrong. I've been saying that since last June.
But you're not
I've been saying that since last June. So the fact of the matter is I'm not talking just about last call. I'm telling you that this is a problem that has been ignored for way too long. It's gotten way out of control, and it needs to be dealt with. And one of the ways of dealing with it, which will help the city, help the city's bottom line, and help to protect the reputation of our city, because our tourist dollar and our convention dollar and the Skidmore dollars are much more valuable to this community than the sales tax we get between 3 and 4 down on that street.